Last time, Croc saved Bruce from Bane. And now, to break Batman, Bane has gone after his other friends. Deep beneath Gotham City, Wayland finally surfaces from the murky sewage waters and pushes Batman to safety. Bruce coughs up a lungful of the dirty water and looks back at his mutated friend, now part crocodile. You saved me, he gasps. Wayland pulls his massive body out of the water, staying low as he crawls towards Batman. Now you save me, he hisses. Bruce nods, promising to find a cure, but Wayland opens his mouth wide, showing rows of sharp teeth. No, he growls. The hunger. Bruce, it hurts too much. Please, save me. Bruce nods his head in understanding and pulls off one of his ear blades. He raises it up and brings it down quickly, but the blade merely cracks the concrete next to Wayland's head. I can't, Bruce whispers to his friend. Then I will, Wayland says angrily as he reaches for the blade, prepared to take his own life. What? No, Bruce says as he kicks him away. We can beat this, Wayland, Bruce promises. Wayland roars in anger at him and leaps back into the water. I should have left you in that place, Wayland whispers before disappearing into the darkness. Bruce calls out for his friend for a moment, but his body finally gives up and he collapses to the concrete. Memories swirl through his mind. He and Selina are standing in a penthouse apartment overlooking the city while the realtor spouts off details about their lease. Something's bothering you, Selina whispers up to Bruce. He nods gently. It's Wayland. I don't know what to do. He's not going to listen to me. He believes that he can win against Bibbo, Bruce tells her. Selina nods and pulls herself close to his chest. Then help him win. Do it the same way we got this place. If the rules aren't fair, stop playing by them, she whispers gently as she looks out over the city. Now, Bruce wakes up with a gasp and finds Alfred standing over him. Easy, easy. It's been 20 days since I found you collapsed on the floor of this place, Alfred says softly as he begins to examine Bruce. But the young man pushes him away. 20 days, Bruce snaps in shock. Alfred nods as he shines a light in Bruce's eyes. Yes, and you need a hell of a lot more. The things they did to your body, I'm not sure you can fully comprehend, Alfred says, explaining that they wove a venom delivery system throughout his spine and brain. But Bruce pushes him aside and reaches for his street clothes. I'm fine, Pennyworth, he mumbles. Quickly, Bruce heads out into the city, walking through the streets, but he suddenly stumbles. He can feel the venom pulsing through his veins, through his mind. He struggles against it, regaining his sense of self and pushing forward. Finally, he arrives at his mother's home. He steps through the front door and stands before her shocked gaze. She moves and rushes towards him. Oh, thank God, she whispers as she pulls him into a hug. Mom, I'm so sorry, Bruce whispers to her. She pulls away and starts to cry. I was so scared of getting that phone call again, every time it rang. And then, with what happened to Ozzy, she whispers. Bruce stares down at her, fear growing in his eyes. Hold on, Ozzy? He asks. Quickly, they arrive at Gotham General Hospital. Bruce and Martha push past the cops, with Bruce thanking Mayor Gordon for watching over his mother. He then pushes past everyone and steps into Oswald's room. Dr. Leslie Tompkins waits for him, warning him for what he's about to see. Bruce stares in horror at his friend. Oswald's body has been broken and twisted beyond recognition. "Bruce, I've never seen anything like this," Leslie whispers. "Whoever did this is an abomination," she continues. Days ago, Bane steps into the safe house and looks down at the group of lifelong friends and stares at them. "Who the hell are you supposed to be?" Ozzy snaps at him, but Bane's arm shoots out impossibly fast and wraps around Ozzy's neck. You want so badly to be big, don't you? The pink Jim Rom muscles, the lifts in your shoes." Bane growls before throwing Oswald to the ground. He begins to hit him again and again, the bones crunching with each blow. Bruce can't look away as Leslie explains that every bone in Oswald's body was broken, that if he survives, he'll be 2 feet shorter, and his arms and legs will never be the same. He'll live in a life of constant pain, she whispers. Bruce finally blinks and nods his head. "I'll do whatever I can. We all will." "Has Harvey come by?" he asks, but Leslie shakes her head. "Harvey? Did they not tell you? Harvey's in the next room," she says softly. Bruce goes to see his next friend, shocked to see half of Harvey's body wrapped in bandages. Harvey had rushed forward with a bottle of rum, trying to protect his friend, but Bane grabbed him and lifted him off the floor. "Let me guess, the big brother of the group, the protector," Bane hissed as he grabbed the bottle and smashed it against the left side of Harvey's face. "You are destined to be a traitor. Your friends are all outlaws, and you, with your principles, your ambitions, you think you can be both outlaw and lawman, friend and enemy, all pretend, and the time for pretending is over." Bane reaches down for a poker chip, setting it on fire and tossing it into the booze. Harvey begins to scream as the fire reaches his face. Now, Harvey glares at Bruce, telling him everything that happened. "I'm so sorry, Harvey. This is all my fault," Bruce whispers. Harvey nods his head, his voice gravelly. "Yes, it is. You gambled, Bruce. You put it all out there. Your friends, the city, everything. Now get out of here." Harvey growls at him. Bruce turns to walk away, but Harvey calls out to him. For a brief moment, his voice has returned to normal. "If it's any consolation, though, I only hate you half the time," he whispers. Bruce quickly leaves the hospital and heads toward Edward's. He finds his friend in the dark. Wires dangle from the ceiling. Bruce steps forward, his eyes widened in horror. "I'm fine, Bruce. Just over here working," Edward says softly as Bruce reaches for him. "He didn't hurt me. He challenged me to a battle of wits. He said if I won, he'd let me kill him. He even handed me his gun. Can you believe it?" Edward whispers. He explains that it only took a minute for Bane to beat him, and then the killer reached for his head, gouging his eyes out, and before he knew it, Bane shook him, slamming the front of his brain into his skull, the frontal lobe, the part responsible for intelligence. I could feel it. It was wild. Suddenly, facts became questions. Questions everywhere, Edward says. He lifts his head and almost looks at Bruce. His brain is exposed where he has connected the wires to it. He helped me. He challenged me. He challenged all of us to become more, to become what we're meant to be, Edward whispers. Bruce grits his teeth at his friend. Eddie, we need to get you to a hospital, he starts to say. But suddenly, he doubles over in pain as he feels the venom pumping through his system once again. Eddie smiles at him. Looks like he challenged you too, Bruce. So, riddle me this. What are you gonna do about it? Eddie asks him. Later, Bruce returns to his bunker and finds Alfred preparing for war. Bruce changes and reaches out to his other allies, ordering them to stand down. It's off, he says to the red-hooded person on the other line. Off? Nothing's off! You don't get to tell the Red Hood gang anything! The person shouts, but Batman hangs up. He hangs his head and looks to Alfred. So that's it, kid? Are you closing down operations? Alfred asks as he straps on his body armor. Bruce slams his hand against the desk. He broke them, Pennyworth. My friends, Batman hisses. Alfred nods in understanding. That's right, he did. The question is, are you going to let him break you? The older man asks. Suddenly, red lights begin to flash. Someone's breached the hatch. Batman hisses as the bunker is plunged into darkness. It's him. He's here. Bane. Alfred whispers. He reaches down into his weapons locker and pulls out a minigun, readying the massive weapon. All right. He loves war so much. Let's bloody give it to him, he says as Batman stands behind him with his battle axe. Batman slips into the shadows as Alfred moves forward, readying his weapon. But something reaches out from the shadows and pulls him up, punching him in the face twice before dropping him unconscious to the floor. Batman steps out of the shadows and glares at their intruder. You! What are you doing here? He hisses. Selina frowns at him. Well, hello to you too, Bruce, she says. And that was the complete story for Absolute Batman, issue 12 by Scott Snyder. Holy crap, Bane did some even more messed up stuff this issue to Bruce's friends. The Red Hood gang made their first appearance, and Catwoman is wearing a mask that looks suspiciously like black masks. This story is just getting crazier and crazier. But what did you think about today's story? Let me know in the comments below. And like and subscribe for more videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm Dan with Comicstorian, and we will see you next time. Rest in peace, Benny.